welcome back to my channel. Happy Monday. Welcome to New Makeup Monday. Every Monday I sit down and we chat about all the new releases that have been announced, and I honestly couldn't think of a better way to start off my week than chatting about new makeup because that's one of my favorite things. So if you like to see these videos every Monday, if you like to see new makeup releases, especially to know if they're tan girl friendly, then this is the place for you. Highly recommend subscribing, turning on that bell so you're notified every time I post, and without further blabbering, let's get into it. Okay, you guys, so I am so excited because I actually posted my new makeup episode 4 kind of late last week, and so I was like, oh my gosh, there's not going to be anything to talk about. But you know what? The makeup gods did not disappoint because there were still a few launches that snuck in towards the end of the week, and I'm so excited about it. So the first thing I want to talk about is this one. This is so random, you guys. Oh, actually, let me go ahead and move over so I can put up a picture for you. But this one I had seen because, I don't know, they always leak their stuff, right? So we have the new Natasha Denona Love Face Palette, and this randomly launched on Look Fantastic. Now, I have worked with Look Fantastic in the past, but I haven't purchased from them in a hot second, and so it's not like a website that I always think like, oh, I'm gonna go see what new releases are on Look Fantastic, you know? So I was kind of shocked when I saw that this palette launched. I'm not sure if it was a glitch because Natasha hasn't even announced it, and so maybe it is a glitch because I feel like even though like stuff leaks from her, she'll usually like announce it pretty soon after. So I don't know what's going on. I feel like they're a pretty professional brand, but then the fact that these things still happen is so surprising to me. Either way, it's my gain because I love my two Natasha Denona face and eye palettes that I have. I think it was like holiday 2020 those came out. I love those. I ended up buying the light version as well as the dark version. I think the cheek products are amazing. So now we have this Love Face palette. I feel like we should call it the face and eye palette because it does have a row of eyeshadows in it. But yeah, I'm so pumped to try this out. I was hesitant because I'm like, I don't really have much thought on how fast like Look Fantastic shipping is and stuff like that. And they always list their stuff at a higher price, which I'm confused about, but there was a code. I don't know if it's still active, but if you use LF2023, then you can save 15%. So then it brings it back down to like what Natasha typically charges on her website or like Sephora. So I don't know, it must have been like a weird sales tactic. Either which way, they were offering free expedited shipping and the palette. So I did go ahead and place an order. So I will keep you guys posted on my Look Fantastic experience because it's been a while since I ordered from them. So I'm very, very curious. That palette should be here like tomorrow. So I'll try and get a video up as quick as I can. But I'm really excited because I've just like been embracing Valentine's Day to the fullest. I don't know what it is about the year, but I feel like everything pink and hearts and red has just been like calling my name. So I'm really, really excited for another Valentine's theme launch. In my opinion, this is a Valentine's theme launch. Okay, we have another pink palette to talk about. So this is from Linda Hallberg, and this is her spring launch. So it's called the Bluma palette, a flowery palette with natural earthy shades, rosy floral tones, and dramatic deep colors. 9 shades with multiple finishes, and then there's also some lip liners. Now this palette is very cute. I don't plan on getting it because, of course, I just bought the Natasha palette, so I don't have any business buying this one. I have tried LH Cosmetics eyeshadow formula in the past, and I wasn't completely blown away by it, so it's giving me even more reason not to get it, but I think it's a really beautiful curated palette, and if you live in Europe, I think her brand is a lot easier to access, so if you're interested, I would say check that one out. And then the other launch that I am so excited about because it's one of my favorite brands, Beaute is launching a new palette. I feel like we've been waiting and now we finally have one. So this is their new Retro Love eyeshadow palette, and it'll be available on the 31st. So tomorrow this should be available. I'll try and post a link up for you guys as soon as I see it so that you can shop easily. This palette reminds me of another palette that they did that's a little bit discombobulated, I guess, because you don't really see like a very cohesive color story right away. Some people don't mind that, some people hate that. I personally feel like I'm kind of on the middle when it comes to that because I do really like Beauty Bay eyeshadow palettes. So yeah, I'm definitely planning on picking this up. It's very different from the ones they've done around this time of year. Typically, I feel like they definitely gear it towards more of a love theme vibe, kind of like the Natasha and the Linda Hallberg one, but this is a little bit different for them. It's a little bit more colorful. There's definitely some purple tones, some greens, some reds. So yeah, I'm excited. I kind of see the retro vibe in it as well. I will say if you're looking for something that looks like very retro, like 70s, that new e.l.f. collection would probably be more up your alley. But I think it's really cute and I'm excited to get my hands on it. Okay, so more eyeshadow palettes that I'm excited for. We have the newest palette from Shroud Cosmetics. So if you are a Shroud Cosmetics / Strobe Cosmetics diehard, you would remember their Moonfall eyeshadows that launch as like singles. They actually sent me some of the mattes, and in true Karen Harris fashion, I never got around to like showing them on my channel, but I'm so excited because now they have a palette and I just feel like palettes are where it's at for me. I know some people love to make their own color stories, but I just really enjoy eyeshadow palettes. I don't know why. I know that, you know, trends come and go, so maybe in a year or two or maybe next week, like single shadows will take over and I'll totally be singing a different tune. But for right now, I just really enjoy seeing color stories and I think this is beautiful. I don't know if it's the way they took this picture, but it's totally selling it to me. I just love how the colors are placed. Like there's like a little bit of purple, a little bit of green. It's like very grungy, which is totally Shroud's vibe. So I am very, very excited. So it says that they are revamping the Moonfall shimmers for this palette, and Soulstone is now featuring a more intense magenta base with a bronze gold multi-chromatic shift. And then they're talking about like the different changes they made. And then this palette is going to be $45. It's going to launch tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard. And you know, with Shroud, they are a very small brand. So I will say that when they first collabed with Betty Jean, I feel like the first launch was a little bit rough, but I feel like the second launch with the Halloween palette went a lot better. So I'm expecting that they will continue to show progress. I have been talking to you guys on my community tab about this launch and I definitely got a variety of feedback. Some of you were really excited, some of you were not so much, but I'm personally very excited for this launch and I hope it goes really well for them because they are a brand that have been around for a long time and they're an indie brand and I feel like the makeup climate right now is not doing well for indies. So yeah, I'm excited to show them support and, you know, see how they do this time around. Okay, we also have the announcement of a new collaboration. So this is between BK Beauty and Lisa J Makeup. And it says it's going to be a full reveal on Tuesday. So I'm excited to see. I mean, the photo that I'm seeing of the owner of BK Beauty and Lisa J, they literally look like they could be sisters. So I'm trying to look and see like what they're doing. Like, is it going to be brushes? Is it some of the makeup that they're wearing that's special? Like, I don't know, but we will find out tomorrow. So we can definitely talk more about it in next week's episode. And then I just saw this from Coolfee. So they're dropping Mehendi Moment blushes. Oh my gosh, this is like right up my alley because I saw a teaser and it was just something being squeezed out of a tube. So I wasn't sure if it was a lip product or what it was or like an eyeshadow pigment or something. They don't have like my all-time favorite things, but I do like their concealer. I like what the brand stands for. I love that they're South Asian owned, so I'm totally here for it. And yeah, these colors are definitely calling to me, so I could see myself easily buying one of these today when they launch on the Sephora app. I feel like I don't need to say this all the time, but I do try to leave links and affiliate links and codes in a pinned comment in every video. So if you guys shop my links, thank you so much because it really helps my channel out. So I will leave that product linked down below for you guys if you're interested in finding it. And then we have this from Geology Cosmetics. So they're teasing their palette some more, and I'm assuming it's a palette. I guess, I don't know, maybe it's like silly of me to assume it's a palette, but I did see some sneak peeks they had posted of like a photo shoot, and it looks like it's gonna be like a yellow and blue type palette. So yeah, we haven't seen a reveal yet, but I'm definitely following along. And then I saw this from Morphe and I was like, are you guys like seriously still launching stuff? Like, I'm so freaking confused. But it's called the Your Essential Artistry Wardrobe, introducing our new Matte Essentials collection, inspired by the foundational fabrics and key pieces that create a capsule wardrobe. These 4 palettes are curated into cool and warm tones for effortless building and blending and layering. The perfect amount of pigment, a soft texture, and smooth matte finish bring an elevated simplicity to everyday artistry. This new collection includes Matte Essentials Artistry Palette and like different shades, and it's going to be launching on Ulta today apparently. I didn't see it on Ulta, but maybe I wasn't paying attention. I feel like this being called an artistry palette means that it's geared for makeup artists. I personally don't feel the need to purchase any of those. I will say the 9C, like the cool tone blue purple palette, that does look kind of cute, but I have not bought, I don't think, a Morphe eyeshadow palette in a while, and I really don't feel the desire to, so I'm gonna take a back seat on that. And then we have Miss Unearthly. She's been so busy like posting random little sneak peeks. Like, I'm over here like, hello, like what is all of this you're working on? And she never captions anything. Amanda, you never caption anything, so I don't even know what's going on, okay? But there's this like sneak peek of this eyeliner situation. She also sneak peeked like a palette that I saw. So yeah, we've got a lot going on. And also, just so you guys know, I will link this down below that Unearthly is selling on Amazon now. So if you guys prefer to shop on Amazon, especially if you're a Prime member, I think you can get free shipping on some of this stuff. So, I mean, you know, check that out. I'll link it down below. I know she has like her sponges on there and her Rudo collab, which I have that palette and haven't used it yet. It's in my purgatory pile. So yeah, I'm going to be getting to that soon too. Isn't that really, really cool? I know it's a lot of work to sign up to be on Amazon, so good for them. And then from Vive, oh my gosh, you guys, I like hummed and hawed about placing an order because I love my powder blushes from Vive, and they just launched these basically liquid blushes, and you guys know blush is like my love language. So I got the email saying it was available, and I like really wanted to do it, but I just couldn't justify the price with the amount of blush I have, because they do ship, I believe, from overseas. So you have to place like $125 order to get free shipping, or $120 order, sorry, to get free shipping. So I decided to just wait, even though they're so cute. So there's 4 shades. They did like some of their best-selling shades, I think. So there's like Pesca. I saw the shade, let me see here. This is so annoying. I don't know why these companies do these like pre-launches and then you have to like dig to find stuff. So there's, yeah, it doesn't even say the names, but I know it's like their existing blush shades turned into like glowy blushes, and it's like some kind of exclusive launch BS, so I can't find the names right now, but they definitely had some beautiful shades. So I was all over it, but I decided to pass because I don't want to spend the money. I'm trying to be good. And then we have from COSSIS. So I guess like everybody's on this like skin illuminating train, which is funny because I feel like the matte look is kind of coming back a bit, or at least like a matte foundation with like a little bit of glow. At least that's what I'm drawn to right now. But this is their skin illuminating enhancer, a clean, nutrient-rich skin enhancer with a hint of tint for a reflective, healthy glow that gets noticed. Use all over as a targeted highlighter mixed with foundation or skincare. So yeah, this is nothing new to me. I feel like this is launching tomorrow on Sephora if you guys are interested. I guess it makes it a little bit more accessible because for a long time I feel like it was just like Glossier and Auric that kind of had that type of product, and then e.l.f. did the Halo Glow, and now we have one from Tarte, and Charlotte Tilbury, of course, is an OG glow product kind of gal. And so yeah, I mean, I have so many of the ones I've mentioned already, so I'm definitely not running towards this one. But if you guys were interested in it, definitely let me know in the comments, because I'm curious to hear what you guys think about it. I forgot to mention this last week, but Beaute is actually restocking their P5R collection. So they're so sweet, and they actually sent this to me in PR, or it's coming. My package isn't here yet, so I did see some of the other affiliates of Beaute have posted videos on this already. I will still post a video because I've been hearing nothing but good things about this collection, and I'm just so excited because there were a few pieces of this collection that I wanted, but then I'm not like really drawn to the game or anything like that, so I figured I should just let it be and let the gamers like have at it. But since they're sending this to me and I've heard good things, I cannot wait to put it on my face and give you guys my 2 cents. But this is launching today at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard. So I will leave the link, and then my code with Beaute is KHMAKEUP if you want to use it and save some money. Of course, you don't have to use my code, just use somebody's code so you can save some dollars. But yeah, I forgot to mention that last week. So right on time, I'm mentioning it this week. And then the last thing is I'm hearing whispers that we're finally going to be able to get our hands on these new Charlotte Tilbury blushes. So I am feeling very, very hopeful, because I was like, when are these coming out? Like, I just kind of really don't always love having to wait for something that I really, really want. But she's been posting little images of the product, so I think it's going to launch in February. That is my guess. So definitely make sure you're signed up for the Charlotte Tilbury emailers, because, you know, sometimes she just like drops these things very sneakily, and I'm just like reading every Charlotte Tilbury email I get because I need to get my hands on one of those blushes at least. So yeah, I'm very, very excited about that. I do have one new release with me. I did post a video on this on Saturday, I believe. So this is the Berry Icy palette from Simply Posh Cosmetics, and my Friday video was actually trying their Genuine Gems palette out for the first time. I had bought that one with my own money, but I decided to go ahead and post a video on this one on Saturday. So this is launching, I think, today, and it might have already launched, I'm not sure, but I'll link it down below for you guys. They did send me this one, but I hope you guys got to see the video of this because it's a really nice palette. And I really like the look I created with this, so I'm really, really excited. I feel like some of you had said like you hadn't heard of this brand before. I remember seeing a lot of my like YouTube friends and Instagram friends review it, so I was very excited to be able to try that out in advance and give you guys a video. So highly recommend checking it out if you're interested in that color story. Ooh, I almost forgot to talk about this. Oh my gosh, so Denona Myricks is coming out with the Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder Flush. So these are buildable soft matte formulas that blurs and smooths cheeks and lips with all day wear. Formulated with Upsilite technology. I think we talked about this on last week's episode as well, but I think these are going to be coming soon. I've seen a few people get these and I'm like, listen, like who do these people know that they're getting this stuff in advance? Like, I'm clearly not hanging out with the right people because nobody sends me anything in advance. Listen, Denona, girl, hit me up. I want to try your blushes. So these are launching on 2/7 at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for $25 each. So we do have a little bit of time still before they launch, but there's a shade called Golden Hour, which is a vivid orange nectar. You guys know that has my name all over it. There's a shade called Jubilee, which is a soft terracotta. Bellini is a poppy golden peach. And yeah, so all of the above. I would like all of the above things to play with, but maybe I'll just get one. We'll see. But I think they're coming to Sephora, so I'll probably grab them from Sephora instead of buying them directly on the Denona Myricks website. So many blushes, my goodness. It's like, I'm trying so hard to not buy some things in certain categories, But with blush, if it's an orange blush, it's like game over for me. Okay, next we have from the brand LYS. They're launching lip products. So they're going to be coming out with lip liners and lipsticks. Speak Love Moisture Matte Lipsticks for $20. And then we have the lip liners for $15. These are also launching tomorrow. And I'm really curious about these because the color selection is really nice. There is a shade called Moody that looks right up my alley. Joyful looks really pretty too. I think they have a blush called Joyful too. So that's really, really cool. Price point is great. I feel like they're such a solid brand. So I am very, very excited to see how those look. We also have a reveal from Lawless. So this is the Forget the Filler new edition. It's the Pumping Line Smoothing Tinted Lip Balm. So this sounds very similar to the Makeup by Mario product that he has, because I think that does have a little bit of a plump effect as well. So I kind of know Lawless for the glosses, not so much for like a lip balm, but I could be here for this. So the one shade I've always wanted to try from them is Georgie, and it looks like it's coming out in this line too. And this will be available February 3rd. So I will keep an eye out. I'm curious to try the brand. I know my friends like really rave about their stuff. So I don't think I've ever tried anything from them. So I would kind of love to check that out. Okay, next we have some new things from MAC. So they launched this Lash Dry Shampoo Mascara Refresher for $24. It's a clump resistant lightweight top coat that acts as dry shampoo for your lashes to reshape and intensify your mascara by adding instant volume and softness. I mean, I know some people touch up their makeup throughout the day. I'm not typically that person, so I don't think this is for me, but I mean, that's interesting. A dry shampoo for your lashes. And then we have the Locked Kiss Ink Lipstick, a kiss-proof, transfer-proof, and waterproof liquid lipstick with 24 hours of weightless wear and rich matte color in 12 shades. Okay, that sounds intense. Oh my gosh, that brown shade is like definitely up my alley. It looks like a clay brown color. I am trying so hard not to buy lip products. As I sit here saying, oh, the LYS lipsticks are coming and the Lawless lipsticks are coming, but I am really trying not to buy lipsticks. I still need to film my lipstick declutter. That's not going to be a collection. That's definitely going to be a declutter because I have an excessively high amount of lip products. So that needs to happen before I can buy more lip products. And then we have from Fenty. So I honestly don't even know when the Super Bowl is. Somebody did tell me it's in Phoenix this year, so that's exciting. But Rihanna's going to be at the Super Bowl. She's going to be the halftime show. So from Fenty, we have the collection for the celebration game day. And all of this stuff has like football themed packaging. I know I saw that my friend Samantha is really excited about that, and it looks cute, but it's definitely an easy pass for me. I feel like the football shaped sponge is the star of the show, especially if you are a makeup fan and a football fan. I think that's so, so cute. And then we have from Jones Road Beauty. Now, Jones Road kind of went crazy viral because it's Bobbi Brown's new makeup line. I don't know if I could call it her new makeup line, but it's her makeup line because she sold Bobbi Brown like a while ago. So they were the ones that had that whole like foundation situation with like Meredith Duxbury, I think. Listen, I'm like second-hand, third-hand TikTok drama over here, okay? But they are coming out with bronzers. So it says it's a silky powder that adds instant warmth to the skin, sheer and buildable. It can be used to give skin a natural tint or for color correction in 7 shades, $35. I don't need any kind of bronzer at this moment in time. I just got the Tarte Sculpt Contour Tape situation thing that I really like. I got the contour wands from Flower that I really want to try out some more. So I have a bunch of that stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and pass on it. But I think the shades look interesting because I think they're like a bit of a different tone when it comes to the bronzers. So it's nice they're doing something different because I know different undertones have a hard time finding bronzers. So it's nice that brands are like kind of trying to like tweak things and offer different options for different skin tones. And these look very cute. So these are the face powders from Sephora collection. I don't know if these are going to come to the US, but it says they're available now in Europe. And listen, you guys know me, I'm a sucker for blush. I'm here for it. if it comes, I will definitely be checking it out. Okay, next we have that Colourpop is launching at Target. They had a line for the holidays, and I don't think I bought anything for the holiday one, but they're gonna be, I think, permanently at Target. So they're launching like 8 monochromatic palettes. I actually found 2 of them at my local Target. Actually, they had all of it, but I just bought these 2. So I'm actually wearing this palette on my eyes today. I did talk about this a little bit on my Instagram stories. I just thought it was okay. Like, listen, I definitely got sucked in because I was so excited to find something new at Target, because my Target is like, hit or miss. You know, I don't always find the exciting stuff. But yeah, I bought them and I tried the Fresh Greens palette and I'm not completely blown away. Blue Velvet looked kind of interesting too. And then I wasn't going to get this, but I saw Super Bloom there. So this is another collection, like a spring collection, that they launched at Target, and it was supposed to launch at the Colourpop website as well. Like, Colourpop said it was going to launch last week, but it never did. So I was a little bit confused by that, but you know, here's your friendly reminder. If you were wanting that Colourpop stuff, it's now available at Target as well. And then we have from RMS, this is their new lip product called Lip Lights. And this is so cute. The packaging is so aesthetically pleasing. I really liked RMS's blushes last year, so these look very, very pretty. Again, I don't need anything like this right now, so I'm just gonna admire it from a distance. Okay, I didn't get to talk about this last week, but we have a new collection from Milani. So this is their cult classic big blush, Luminoso, and the Luminoso collection. So I feel like Luminoso was like the blush of like what, 2014 YouTube. I remember, I think like Kathleen Lights maybe. Anyway, I'm a big fan of their big blushes. I have quite a few of them and I've owned quite a few of them in the past. I don't know if I still own Luminoso. I think my favorite from them is a shade called Berry Amore. It's like a beautiful wine burgundy shade. But yeah, they have a collection now. So this features the big blush, an eyeshadow palette, a lip plumper, a liquid blush, and false eyelashes. Milani is honestly one of my favorite drugstore brands. I don't love their eyeshadows, but their face products, their complexion stuff is top notch. So if I needed this, I would get it, but it's gonna be a pass for me now. But I think it's a good option. Like, I think they did a good job of curating that collection. Next we have, I didn't get to talk about these last week because I wanted to keep it short and sweet, but we have the Valentine's collection from Natasha. So this is an I Need a Rouge lip stylo and lip crayon, and then the set is $45. I think I saw at least one. I think Morgan Turner maybe reviewed these, but honestly, I need another red lipstick. Like, I need a hole in my head. So yeah, it was an easy skip for me. I think this is a new formula for her. It's definitely a new component, so that's curious, but yeah, I just couldn't justify buying that, if I'm being honest. Okay, next we have from Stila. This is the Blur collection, all about the Blur collection. So there's a primer, a blurring stick, an exfoliator, a serum, a lip glaze, all kinds of stuff. I mean, I'm really excited that Stila still keeps chugging along. I think they're still like one of the brands that does really well at like Sephora or something. I feel like I heard that somewhere, but that is gonna be an easy skip for me. Okay, y'all, I think I covered everything that I'm really interested in this week. If there is something you guys want me to cover in this video next Monday, definitely make sure you're going to go ahead and tag me on Instagram, because you guys know I love talking about the things that you guys are interested in too, and of course sharing my thoughts on the things that you have your eye on. Like I said, there's so many things launching, especially blushes, that I'm just like salivating over here. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what I end up buying. But I do have some eyeshadow palettes I still need to play with, so I'm hoping to get in some videos this week. But we'll definitely have a new video with the Natasha Denona Love palette as soon as it gets here, and that Game Beauty collection. So lots to look forward to on my channel. Subscribe if you're not already, and I will catch you in another video very, very soon. Bye, guys!